Hello everyone, today we will see how to create a purchase order in SAP. The transaction for create a purchase order is MA21N. I can put here the code and press enter. The system will open the screen for create the purchase order. This is the screen. Now I will show you the fields, the principal field of this screen, and we'll try to create the first purchase order. The first topic is the purchase order type. Here we have the purchase order type. If I press, I can show all the PO type created in the system. Here I have the supplier. Here I can put the name of the supplier or the code. Instead, I can click here in the match code. I can find the supplier for various filters. In my case, I have a code and I can pass here the code. Now, if I press enter, the system will determine automatically the supplier. But before, I have to put here the purchase org, the purchasing group, and the company code. I can put here directly the code if I know. Instead, I can click here in the match code and select, in this case, my purchase organization that is this. The purchasing group, in my case, is 0Z01, and the company code that is the same of the purchasing organization. I can press here, select, and now if we press enter, the system automatically determine the data of the supplier. Press enter, and now the system determine the name of the supplier that is this. Now, if we go, for example, to the tab delivery invoice, I can see the payment term associated to the supplier that is 0002, and also the currency that is this USD dollars in this case. In condition, now the value is 0, but after I will have the total amount of the purchase order. In the tab text, I can put some text in the purchase order and write, for example, here test creation. In address, we represent the address of the supplier. In the communication tab, I can put here a telephone or internal reference of the purchase order or the name of the salesperson that I want to send the purchase order. In in partners, I have the supplier, the role of the supplier, that is our supplier. Additional data, we leave blank for the moment this tab. Creation data, I have the data that I inserted previously. The status, I have the status of purchase order. Now the order doesn't have status. After, I can see here the amount of the quantity ordered, delivered, or invoices. In Incoterms, I can put here the Incoterms. If the Incoterms are inserted in the supplier, the system will determine automatically the Incoterms in the purchase order. Now we can go in the item data. Here I can insert all the material that I want to order from the supplier. In this case, I have a code that I want to order, and I insert here in material the code. After, the system will determine the short text that is the description of the material here. Here I can put the order quantity, for example, 5, and if exists the price is automatically determined if exists the info record between the supplier and the material. In plant, I have to insert my plant is a mandatory field. In this case, I put this plant. Now we press enter. Now we can show that the delivery date is automatically determined as the order date, that is today. I can change also the delivery date in the match code, or I can write the correct value of the delivery date. Now I see that the price is automatically determined because between this supplier and this material exists an info record with this price. Other field, I can put here the storage location. Is not a field because I can put the storage location after in good receipt phase. But I can put also here the storage location and press enter, and the system determine the storage location. Here I can see the info record. This with this number, this info record between this vendor and this material. In this object, the info record will show in another lesson. We can see all the referring from the supplier and the material. Now we can save before and show you here the data of the material. Here appear all the item data. In case of the material, I can see the material group associated this material, the quantity that is 5, delivery schedule that is the schedule inserted here, the delivery address, for example, that is the address of the storage location that I have inserted before. Also here I can put text. In condition, I have the condition of the purchase order. In invoice, I have the flag that say that I expect an invoice for this material. In delivery, in this moment, I don't have data. I can set if I want the tolerance, but I can show you this part after. And then we can check with this field and we can save. And the purchase order is created. We see this message here that the purchase order is created under this number. Thank you for your attention. If you have a question, you can put here the comment in the video, and I will go ahead with other video in all the data regarding the module of material management. Thank you for your attention. Bye.